Okay, one more thing, which is with the grammar. For basic grammar, like year one, year two, I use the board and I write things in Spanish and they write in English. The problem with that is I'm giving them the structure and they just have to translate it. So really what I want them to have is a structure. I want them to give me the structure and translate it. So for things like present simple, present continuous, they will forget the auxiliary am, is, are, with present continuous. Past simple, past continuous, no problem. Present perfect is difficult. And these guys are difficult. I say difficult, they're difficult to really like understand in your own mind, or difficult for them to really understand when you should use it or how you should use it. I want to teach them that, so I do teach them that using a slightly different technique. Present perfect, for example, uh, it's grammatically it's very easy to write. If you write yo he comido on the board, they can write I have eaten. It's easy. That's not a problem. Writing is not a problem, but it's understanding why you use it or when you use it or how to do it. They will make errors in this always until they get it right. And how I do this is I explain to them basically what present perfect is, which I guess I should explain to you now. For example, so present perfect is a bit more complicated than normal. Normally we use these six tenses. We use present simple, future simple, present continuous, past simple to speak, and we never use future continuous. What will you be doing tonight? I will be washing my hair. You never say that. You very rarely say that. And what I explain to my students is all these is one action. I eat pizza. I ate pizza. I will eat pizza. I will be eating pizza. I am eating pizza. I was eating pizza. That's it. It's just one action. It's one thing, one action. The perfects, on the other hand, we have all these things called perfects. Present perfect is the only one we really use. Past perfect continuous, present perfect continuous, future perfect continuous, future perfect simple. We have all these things called perfects, and I say these are two actions. These are one thing mixed with another thing. And it's quite easy, really, because present perfect is a past action that affects us now. So you have to see the results of the action. Tiene que ver los resultados de la acción. So things like I have eaten pizza because you have eaten pizza and now you're full. Okay, and you can express that as present perfect, like this, or you can express that as past simple and present perfect in two sentences, which is longer. This is how they speak here in Misiones in Argentina, and this is how we speak here in England. And I asked them, why do you want that? Why do you want to speak like this? Why is this better than this? Because it's more efficient, it's more compact. You can say more things with less words. If we have 10 minutes to talk, and I speak using higher grammatical structures, which is true for all the higher grammatical structures, if we speak using higher grammatical structures, we can say more things in the same amount of time. If we only speak like this, we can't communicate so much. This higher grammatical structure is like having a better connection to the internet. It's like having a faster connection to the internet. And we all want a faster connection to the internet because we can do more things. This is like really slow connection to the internet. It takes too long to do things. So we want to speak like that. And how I really make them understand why or what you use it for is I say, open your books, open your exercise books, write something. You're going to write in Spanish. Write me some sentences in Spanish which are true using this. For example, I have just explained present perfect. Yeah, explain to me why it's true. They have to use true, real things, not invented things. The book uses things that are not true to real life, which are things which are invented, because the book can't talk to you. It's not responsive. But I want the students to use real life examples. They say, I have studied English for 3 years with David, or things like that. Make them write examples in Spanish. The first 5 examples will probably be wrong. My expectation is the first time it'll be wrong, second time it'll be wrong, third time it'll be wrong, fourth time it'll be wrong. Don't lose hope, because number 6 will be correct. and they will get it. And once they really understand get it, when they really get number 6, number 7 will be correct, number 8 will be correct, and every single time they write after that will be correct, because something will go click in their brains and they'll understand it. But you have to make lots of errors. They have to understand what is not. They have to say, this is not present perfect, this is not present perfect, this is not present perfect. And you have to talk about why it's not. Say, everybody writes their own example in their book, and you say, look, this is not correct because it doesn't make sense. Present perfect, you have to have as a past action that affects the present. If there's no effect, there's not present perfect. So you really have to understand the grammar before you teach this. And you have to understand what is not. So if you want, I can do this with you maybe.